Yo, 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 it's your boy Captain DMV up in the building. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to most of you all. Those who are around the other world, happy Wednesday. Today we are back. Turn this down a little bit. Today we are back in Kansas City by Thai Models. This came out a couple days ago, and it's phenomenal. I love it. I haven't been here during the daytime. I've always been here at night. But today we are going to Phoenix because Phoenix had a sale. Well, they had a sale, and I must admit, I got it off the marketplace. They were selling it for $22. They had a sale. I bought it for 12. So normally I don't buy from the marketplace, but because they had a sale, and then where I think it's on I&I bills, it was a little bit more expensive. It was like 22, maybe $27 on I&I bills. But today, yesterday, they had it on sale in the marketplace on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and they took it down to like $12.99 or something like that. So I said, I'll commit this sin this time and get it out of the marketplace. Excuse me, and get it out of the marketplace because I never had a Phoenix scenery, so I always wanted a Phoenix scenery. And as soon as I saw that sale, I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So yeah, so we're heading out of Kansas City today, and we're heading to Phoenix. It's about a 2 hour, 2.5 hour flight. We're gonna get it in today. We're back in the NG, the 737-800 Max. I mean, not Max, but the 800. The NG, and yeah, we're gonna try to get out of here before it gets too dark. Let me pull up some information that I keep forgetting to do. Let me minimize that and minimize that. Go to Sim Flight tab because we got to get our status bar up top. We got to update it. There we go. There you go. Minimize that. And there you go. Now y'all should be able to see it. All right. Make sure everything is everything. Cool. All right. What's out? Hold on. Before I even do anything else, I should have done this earlier. I had my Mobi flight. I had to make sure that's up and running because I have my fuel cutoff switch. This fuel cutoff switch, parking brake, and my auto brake switches are on it right here. I got this from ProDesk Sim. Great piece of equipment. I love it. It works fine. It's hard to get it to work in the iFly Max, but it works phenomenal in the NG. So I just got to make sure that it's working correctly and it's on. And then go to Sim App Pro to make sure my wing control stuff is working all right. All right. We can discontinue, close that out. All right, let's go and get on the inside. All right, let's first of all let's open this door. I don't want nobody to think me and the co-pilot in here doing anything nasty. So let's power this puppy up. Let's go ahead and get battery. Uh-oh, something's not. Oh, sorry. I was wondering why that was like that. All right, battery is on. Let's go ahead and get emergency exit lights and ground power. Let's get one of the fuel pumps on. Let's go further. Hold on, I got this. Hold on. Does this work? No, I don't have it set to this. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I gotta set a camera view. I did this for the United livery that I had. All right, Control Alt 7, and then for my EFB, Control Alt 8. So therefore, there we go. Bam. Got my camera view set up. All right, let's go back up top. Finish setting up. Let's go test our slats and flaps, flaps and slats, or whatever you want to call it. Let's get our IRS aligned. And let's go get flight recorder. That's that. Oh, the light is off. That's good. Turn it back on. Mock airspeed warning test number 1 and number 2. Stall warning test number 1 and number 2. It sounds like my lovely daughter is home. Or somebody. Oh, my wife must just went out. My wife went out the door. All right, let's get window heats on and test the probe heats. Cool. All right, let's go down to hydraulic pumps. Turn the A's off and the B's on. Cockpit voice recorder. Hold. Green light. Cool. And let's get the fast seatbelt signs on auto and chime only. All right. Let's go down to our EFB. I mean, not EFB, FMC. Oh, let me turn these on first. All right. Let's go down to the FMC. All right. Positive in it. We are here at Kilo, Mike, Charlie, India. Right. Next page. GPS L. Go back. Put that there. Into route. We're going to put that under origin. And then we're going to, hold on, before we start that, I forgot. Go to and request data. All right. Data has been requested. Let's go to weight and balance. Let's add that. And performance 2. Navigraph. We're taking out of 19 left. Import from OFP and import weather. All right, let's go ahead and calculate. There we go. Let's go back to the FMC. Go to flight plan requests. You see it says MCI and Phoenix. Set payload, set fuel, select route. Oh, pardon? Chat, we got some bills to pay. Hold on, chat. All right, back to business. Yeah. So my wife, uh, yeah, my wife just we had some tickets we had to pay. We got to pay. We went to we drove from here, from where I'm at, to Atlantic City in New Jersey, and of course we don't have no little Easy Pass stickers. So we went through the tolls, and they racked up on us. So yeah, we got to take care of that. But that's neither here nor there. Back to the matters at hand. We got our flight plan loaded. Let's hit the load button. So we're loading, 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 loading. We're going to activate that. Oh, hold on. Before 19 left, let's put the runway in that and act. Now we can activate and execute. Let's go departure and arrival. And I guess that's Wildcat 6 on the departure. And SNL on the transition. 19. That is an active waypoint and leg. All right. Let's go to Phoenix. I guess that's what, Eagle. Eagle, I guess. Eagle 6. Up 26. ILS 26. And that's on final. So we're gonna leave that like it is. And act. So I guess the reason why it's telling me that, so we're taking off here, 19 left. So gee, oh my God, why is always 19 left? You know what? I'm gonna end up changing it to 19 right because I do not feel like traveling all the way. Well, y'all can't see it. I mean, here we go. I have to travel from here all the way down here, all the way up here just to go. I'm going in the same direction, so I'm gonna change it to 19 right. I'm gonna change it to 19 right because that's just too much taxing. That's just wasting too much fuel. So let's go back into the FMC and we're going to departure and we're going to go 19 right. Wildcat SLN. Execute. There we go. And I believe it's the same direction. Let me go to, there we go. 19 right. All right, cool. Back to FMC. Let's go to init ref. Requests. That's trash. That's trash. Because we never had that. Yeah, no, maybe we get this all the time. That ain't okay. Execute. Let's get PHX up and running. All right, PHX is up. Let's start flight. We 3,800. I mean 38,000. Hit next. Let's go ahead and start getting passengers boarded. Hit boarding music. And start. Let's go to GSX. Request boarding. Go to N1 limit. And select the temperature is 34. Takeoff D rate 2. Go to takeoff. Nobody. Right. Go to flaps 5. CG is 25.7%. Let's go ahead and confirm my V speeds. So we go to oops, too much. You know what? Let's make this a camera. Control Alt and 9. So we go EFB, FMC, and Glare Shield. Gotcha. So our V speed, V2 takeoff speed is 146. Heading is 192. And our initial takeoff altitude, didn't mean to hit that. It's 10,000, so we can keep it at 10,000. Let's go ahead and arm auto throttle. VNAV. Okay, we can arm VNAV, but not LNAV. Okay, cool. So boarders should be boarding. People should be boarding. Let's go down to our trim. And it's 509. That should be good enough. All right, let's go ahead and do some tests. Turn that off. All right. Test that. Cool. Let's test this. Cool. Let's go ahead and test throttle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you.
Let's go.
Row, please place all of your items.
The auto brakes of return to takeoff. Let's go ahead and get our APU and up and running.
After you put
Hear that tick tick tick. Love that sound. But when if you ever got a chance to hear it in real life, because I work at the airport, you hear it all the time. You hear that? It's very loud. And it's very distinct. Like you know what that you hear that you hear it going off, that spark going off, and like I said, it's very loud. You can hear it, and then that APU comes on, and it just starts roaring. And then, like I said, I do the catering part. I put the snacks and drinks on the plane. So on the back of a 800 and a 700, I'm at this back door right here. You know what I'm saying? So when I do the back galley or I do the front galley. Well, when I'm not doing the front galley, I'm doing the back galley. So we're in this door right here. And to hear that, you're right here. You got the truck, the catering truck, up to this door. Doors open, and you're walking back and forth between the truck and the plane. And then all of a sudden, you know the APU is about to start because when the pilots hit the switch, you hear that sound. That means that spark is going off. And then that starts blasting. It is very, very loud. That's why we have to wear earplugs or earmuffs because that APU, and when you're that close to the APU, it is loud and it's defecating. So that's on and running. We should have power by now. Let's go ahead and swap power over. Let's go turn the packs on, get some AC on here. All right. Let's go do a system test.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
All right. Let's go down to the FMC. It's unable 270 knots at tensies. So let's go to legs.
We're ready to go when you are.
We got 2 disc on. Go ahead and get that up. Get that up. Let's go 240. Let's go 240 slash FL330. There we go. Let's not go directly to MCI. Let's get rid of that and go straight to Titus. There we go. Because MCI, that's the VOR that we don't need to go to. All right, that sound means they're done boarding. PHX is done boarding as well. Let's check on them outside. They're done loading the baggages. All right. Okay, go ahead and turn that on. All right, let's go ahead and go to GSX. Let them know that we want to prepare for pushback and departure. Release ground power. Close the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 1311, which services
Go
to
up
Phoenix.
and
Our flight time will be roughly
turn our
2
beacon lights
hours
on.
and 27 minutes.
Let's
Please
get
note
fuel
the cabin
pumps
door is
on.
now closed. We We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger
And we got
devices are
fuel in
now
the
set
center
down and
tank, so let's
stowed.
get our center
If
fuel
you have
pumps
not
on.
already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
Alright, arm all doors. And let's go to remove chocks. Alright, one more thing before we roll. Phoenix is 11:35, so we put 11:50. And this at 38,000. Don't want our passengers passing out. All right, we are going to go tail right, nose left.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, let's go turn these off. And go turn those on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across
Get
your
engine
lap.
2 started.
Fasten and insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this
Parking brakes
aircraft,
are set.
please refer to the safety card in your seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the
All
aircraft,
right,
there is lighting on
engine
the
2
floor
is
to guide
started.
you
Let's go
towards
get engine 1.
In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing to the mask, and you can.
All right, let's go ahead and get engine 2 started.
If you're
Engine 1
traveling
started.
with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one. But secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. This vest is equipped
2983.
with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat.
All right, let's go
the
ahead and
straps and
let
hug the
PHX
cushion
know.
together.
Keep saying
Please
PHX.
securely stow all
PSX
personal
know
items.
that
Make
we
sure
are
your seatbelts
done
are fastened
with
and
engine
seat
start.
backs and tray tables are all in their full upright position.
Let's go ahead.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping, tampering with,
Let's
disabling,
turn
or
our
destroying
packs
the smoke
back on.
detectors located in the
Turn that
laboratory
on.
is strictly prohibited
Turn that
by law.
off.
All of this information can be found in the safety
Turn
card
these two
located in
on.
the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin
Turn
member
those
know if
two
you have
on.
any questions. Thank you for flying with us
And
again, we
let's
hope
go
you
to the
enjoy
yaw
your flight.
damper and turn that on. Let's go ahead and turn our logo lights on. Just in case we get caught in the dark.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Let's go to system. All right, he's gonna show us the flag. Cool. Give him thumbs up. Salute. Wave him off. Go flaps 5. Let's go Left aileron, right aileron, nose up, nose down, left rudder, right rudder. All right, flight controls are free and correct. All right, he's gone. All right, all equipment are clear. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the APU. Don't need that anymore. Let's taxi light on and parking brake off. And let's get our, ooh, there you go. Head tracking working. I had to pin it back up to my screen because it fell off. So hopefully it stay up this time. I got some extra sticky tape up there. All right, let's get out of here. Look at that 7.5 over there.
We're prepared for takeoff.
A beautiful
Please note the
7.5.
cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing.
And United
If you require
Max.
additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
That look like a E-Jet over there, Embraer. It look like it. Or it could be an Airbus 220. No, that's an E-Jet. That's an Embraer. Right. Kind of overshot that turn. Is Southwest Provo Station over there or something? I see Provo trucks over there. Got some A310s over there. Still can't arm the LNAV, bro, right now. But as soon as we take off, we can arm it. All right, let's go let our flight attendants know that we are clear for takeoff. Got a fresh lineup, as X people say. All right, let's go ahead. Check recall. We're good. Do a little final test. All right. All right, let's get it up. About 40. Brakes release. Get some pressure on the nose.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots.
Yeah.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive brake.
Gear up. Let's get L now. We'll get L nav cooking. There we go. Make this right. Let's go flaps up. We'll go ahead and get on autopilot. Turn off Toby eye tracker. And we are out of here. Phoenix, Arizona, here we come. All right, fuel means the center tanks are empty. Well, it's getting there. Might as well go ahead and turn off that one too. It was only like 1,000 pounds in the center tank, so it wasn't nothing. The plane sopped that up during takeoff. I'm doing taxing. All right, let's go to 38,000. Go. About to head through these clouds. I see the sunshine on the other side. All right. Those who are on the stream, please, please, please hit the like and
Ladies and
subscribe
gentlemen, we
button.
have now passed 10,000
It doesn't
views.
cost
You can turn
anything and
on
it does not
larger and
hurt.
portable electronic devices. This is
Let's go ahead
also a
and turn
reminder
off
to keep your
landing
seatbelt
lights,
fastened
taxi
throughout the
lights,
duration of the flight and do not form a line until the last
runway,
point.
turn off
This
lights.
aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to
You can turn
connect
off
to
the
the
wing lights.
Wi-Fi, you
Don't
will
need
be
them on right
required
now.
to pay a small fee.
And take
We do
the
offer
auto brakes
complimentary
to
in-flight
off.
TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Look at this breakout. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. That was a good shot right there. right, let's go back up front. Past 18,000. Switch that over. Uh, duh, 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 duh. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. We're coming up on 25,000. Excuse me. Let's go. Let's go. One day. One day I'm gonna get there. All right. Just passing 26,000. Let's line up our heading 259. Still climbing. Fellas, when we get to cruise, I'm gonna show you what my wife just bought me for a Father's Day gift. And it's for my stream. And well, it's not for the streaming, but it's for when I do conduct interviews. As a matter of fact, I can show you now. My wife then bought me this Wireless Pro by Rode. The microphone and with the transmitter or the receiver, two transmitters and a receiver. Yeah, we bought this for Father's Day. So now when we go to places like Expo, conduct interviews, I'm already in love with this thing. I can conduct interviews. So my $10. So yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Two, 5, 8 on the heading. Engine's looking good. You on down. Everything look good. Let's get it. Probably needs a little snack. Gotta get you some hot fries, man. These things is on point. And if you don't have hot fries, some Chester's flaming hot ones will be the nice substitute. The Chester hot fries, flaming hot fries. So when you don't have hot fries, this will be a good substitute. I know that's like some big baggage right there, but I bought the Chester hot fry, the flaming hot fry, and then I ended up buying these hot fries. Still had those too. These things are so good. My sister got me hooked on these a long, long time ago. All right, coming up on 34,000 feet. Uh-oh. I don't want to be on stream going greedy. All right, we still climbing. I'm watching Miggity Mike on the stream, on his stream, and he's using VATSIM, and he's trying to get his call sign in, but somebody's using it. And he's talking about somebody's trolling him. And that's one thing I'm skeptical about getting on VATSIM is people trying to. I mean, I know it's gonna happen. People, you're gonna have these young little kids out here trying to troll. You know, they look at your screen, they look at your channel and look at your stream, trying to figure out how to get it just to get under your skin. That's one thing about getting on VATSIM. People, people were trying to troll, especially these young kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude.
I gotta figure out how to
We
turn
will
that off.
shortly begin our in-flight service.
That's
We offer a
semi
variety
plug.
of
I mean,
complimentary beverages and snacks. For your information, we are currently cruising en route to Phoenix Sky Harbor International, with the remaining flight time of approximately 2 hours 56 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the service. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. We are currently cruising at 38.
yeah, I don't need the cabin announcements. All right, close that. I don't need cabin announcements. If I want to do cabin announcements, I go to PHX. And do general.
We'll be reaching our cruising altitude soon. Everything's looking good up here in the cockpit. Please let your cabin crew know if there's anything that we can do to make this flight a little better for you.
There you go. I can control it. Yeah, somebody wrote in his comment, said literally children. It's somebody's some child, some kid is doing it. That's the thing about being online. Two, four, five. Heading is lined up. Let's not look at that set page right now because we far away from descending. What's up, Green Light? Welcome to the stream, babe. How's everything? Everything is everything. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you hitting the stream up. You know, showing your boy some love. You OG over there. Green Light the OG. You know, appreciate you coming through. Showing your boy some love. I'm just out here just trying to make it in this world. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate the likes and love. Appreciate you. OG. Yeah, for those who don't know, I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I have a set schedule. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And maybe occasionally Sundays. But my main schedule, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. I kind of do opposite of XB. These Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes Sundays. Me is well, he's on Monday, I'm on Tuesday. He's on Wednesday, I'm on Thursday. He's on Friday, I'm on Saturday. And we may both stream maybe on Sundays. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Green Light. Yeah, like I said, I try to make a set schedule. I made a set schedule. I was doing it like trying to stream every day just to see it, get y'all in here. But I think trying to do all that at one time or do that as many times, it'll kind of like drain me out. So I said I'll go Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. You know, I believe so. I believe so. Consistent schedule. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that as well. That's what I've been told. I understand. You ain't had to correct yourself. Like I got you. I understand what that. I understood what you meant. But I believe having a consistent schedule as well. That's what I've been told. You know, XP's told me that. Blues told me that. Jeff Aviano told me that. I think Mickey and Mike told me that as well. It's just having a consistent schedule every week. You know for a fact that you're going to see me on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and maybe Sundays. Maybe Sundays. I'll let you know. I'll let you know on Saturday when I do some. I might do something on Sunday. I'll let you know. Um, but Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So, yeah, I believe in having a consistent schedule. Will help me out in the long run. Help me out, build a base, build a fan base. So I can't wait till I had that. Having 200 something people watching my stream at one time, having 100, 200 something likes.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks
But
to
I
the
get
cast.
there.
Please
only
look in
been
the
started,
feedback for our list of
only been
complimentary
starting
and
for. I mean,
premium
only
drinks.
been streaming for
Premium
about what,
drinks
a
are
month and
available
a
for a
week
small
now.
charge. Please note
So
that we only accept credit cards.
those guys been doing this for years. I'm barely getting my feet wet. So that's gotcha. All right, gotcha. I'll start. Yeah, okay. I'll start streaming outside of the United States as well. Start going to places outside the United States. I got some good sceneries out outside of the United States, like over in Europe. I got Cape Town, South Africa. I have Cairo, Egypt, Frankfurt, Germany. I got Tokyo. I think I have Dubai. I got London Heathrow. Yeah, excuse me. So I gotta start getting some more scenery outside of the United States. I got Australia. Australia. And so I got a couple sceneries in Mexico. I got one scenery in Canada. So I got you. Keeping routes different makes for better excitement. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right, Gray Light. So oh yeah, I know you're X plane. You the X plane enthusiast. Enthusiast. Yeah. I was thinking about getting on X plane, but it's like starting all over for me. It's like got to get the plane. I got to get the scenery. I got to get delivery stuff like that. I know the equipment that I have will work in X plane, so that's not the issue. It's just getting all the sceneries and the planes and stuff like that. But I'm gonna end up doing like a round the world trip, stopping each city and try to make one trip around the earth. I think that'll work. That thing would be nice. Have like a day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and so on. Take the 777 and just go all the way around the world. It's a little chilly in the house. Uh, Microsoft Flight Simulator invested in XP almost 5 different aircraft. Yeah, now I'm the complete opposite. I got so much invested in Microsoft, it's hard to switch. It might be hard to switch to X-Plane, but you got some planes that Microsoft doesn't have, like the 767, 757. You know, good, decent quality planes to be exact. I mean, they have a 767, but I think it's Captain Sims 767, which is, you know, I want a quality developer to make it. Who that might be, I don't know. Still waiting on Bluebird. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. So, but we'll get it. I might get it. That also change up and help X-Plane users to get over to look at my stream too as well. Captain Scam, Captain Scam, and M Scenery. Those two. Uh-uh. I bought Cap. I think I bought Captain Sims or Captain Sims plane. One plane from him. I bought a 777 from him, and this is way before. This is before PMDG had their 777, and it was terrible. Terrible. I didn't like it. Never flew it again. And then M Sceneries, I bought one plane from M Scenery as well. I bought a B-52 bomber from M Scenery, and it was make you want to throw up. I think Captain Sims, his planes are more detailed than M Scenery. I don't know why Microsoft or Serbo allows him to keep posting stuff in the marketplace because all his stuff is straight garbage. And I will never, ever, 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 ever get neither one of those uh, developers, M Scenery or Captain call him Captain Scam, any more of my money. They got one plane off of me from each developer, and that's it. No more. No more. No more. So I don't know if Captain Sim or M Senior's on X Plane, but if they are, don't get it. I'm telling you, don't get it. Yeah, I know what it is. It is all about the money. It is what it is, but they won't get no money from me. Excuse me. They won't get no more money from me. I tell you that. next. Okay. All right, we still cruise at cruise. Still making good time. Been flying for about 39, 40 minutes. 540 nautical miles to the top of the ship. That sounds like something Johnny Cochran would say. If it ain't right, it ain't no flight. I believe it. I believe it. X-Plane don't play. I believe it. Microsoft, they just give anybody a shot to make planes and put it out there. No experience, nothing. It's just like you hire a guy to run a crane, to operate a crane, with no experience. He gonna mess some stuff up. He gonna mess some stuff up. Same here. Microsoft or Serbo, getting all these people with no development experience, just make planes and put it out there. Now, a credible developer like PMDG, Phoenix, Just Flight, I Bills, they're gonna take time. iFly, they're gonna take time and make product. They're gonna take months to years to a year, at least at minimum, to bring out one single plane because they're gonna make sure it's right. Them scenery, Captain Sam, I mean, they probably take them about a month, maybe a couple weeks. They just throw some stuff together and say, "Here, give me your money." And they got people who buys that stuff. I was one. I was one included. I bought one plane from M Scenery and one plane from Captain Sim. Like I said, never again. So, yeah. Well, they got PlayStation now, so those planes could be geared to be for Xbox and PC, Xbox and PlayStation player. Because that quality, that low quality of playing should not be on the PC. I'm sorry. It should not. That should be strictly for console players, such as Xbox and PlayStation, not for PC. So, because PC, my PC, console players, they don't have too much options. They don't have much option outside the marketplace. That's why one thing. That's one of the reasons why I left console. Because I started my Microsoft Flight Simulator journey on the Xbox a couple years ago. Never looked back. Once I got my PC, never looked back. Had my PC since December of last year. That's when I got my final part. I had got my graphics card, and that was the last piece of equipment for my PC. Was my graphics card, my GPU. And once I got that, I was scared to go. Because before I got my graphics card, my motherboard, the motherboards have a little small graphics card chip in it, but it's not powerful enough to run Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I said, you know what? Let me try. Let me just try it anyway. I had got my CPU. This is when I had got my CPU, my actually CPU chip. Put that in. I had everything. Only thing, like I said, only thing left I had was my graphics card that I needed to get. So before I got my graphics card, like I said, let me see. I was like, let me see if I could run Microsoft Flight Simulator on my mother, just using my motherboard's graphics card. I got it to boot up. It booted up and everything, but it never made it past the the cinematic screen in the beginning. I never got past that part. I looked at Task Manager. Man, that GPU was on that joint was at 100%, and it was struggling. Well, that joint was struggling. I said, yeah, I need my graphics card. That motherboard was struggling trying to just trying to process the beginning. You know how when you turn it on, you see all the developers that say Servo, and then you have the cinematic open screen, they show all the different planes, the airports and stuff. It was struggling to process that. Like I said, I went to Task Manager. That thing was strong. It was at 100%. The use of my graphics card on my motherboard was at 100% and struggling. I said, yeah, I need my graphics card. And this is where I want to thank my wife because if it wasn't for her, Mrs. Captain DMV, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had none of this. She got my PC for me as a birthday gift. She bought all my parts, not at all at once. We had to buy little by little. I had to buy little by little. That don't sound right. We had to get stuff little by little. What she did. I started out with the RAM. This is when RAM was at a good price, at decent prices, before they started hiking up prices for the RAM sticks. That was the first piece of equipment that I got. I was at home, told me to open the door because it was delivered by mail, by I think Amazon or UPS or FedEx on it, and it was sitting at the door. He said that was for you. I looked at it, opened it up. It was my Corsair 32 gigabytes of RAM. I was excited. I said, "Oh, excuse me. I am one step closer to having my PC." Yeah, that. Thank you, Greenlight. That is a good wife. She's a great wife. And then the next piece of equipment that I got was my case. That was my case was the next piece of equipment. Went out to go get some food because we had order carry out. I might get married to get some PC parts. You stupid, Greenlight. You stupid. So yeah, we ordered some carry out, and I went to go get it because the carry out place is right down the street from my house. And came back in the house in my and in the middle of the floor of my man cave was a big old box, and I still have that box actually. Was my case. I said, I had to take it out the box to see what it looked like, and I was excited. I was like a kid on Christmas. I had to touch it. I had to see it. I had to look for myself. So I got my case. It was a NZXT case. Got my case. So, like I said, it took a while to get all my parts and stuff for my PC, but I got it. And then the next piece of equipment was my fans, because the case came with fans already. It came with four fans, one exhaust and three intakes, but they were like generic default NZXT fans. Me, you know me, I wanted RGB fans. Had to get them. So we went to Best Buy and got some fans. We got what, one, two, three, six, seven. There's seven fans, and I swapped them out. Took those fans home, took my case out of the box because I kept my case clean and fresh, so I kept it in the box and swapped out all the fans. Took all the default fans and put in all my Corsair fans. Once that was done, I put it back in the box. And then one day we just end up in Best Buy again, and my wife just got several pieces of equipment at one time. She got my CPU, she got my motherboard, and my all-in-one liquid cooler for the CPU, and the power supply. And she bought the power supply too. No, I'm sorry. She got the power supply, the motherboard, and she got the SSD and the all-in-one liquid cooler all at once. Went home. You know what I did? As soon as I went home, put all that stuff, took my PC out the box, put it in the box, put it in my PC, put the motherboard in. I hooked up the power supply, put all the cables and connected to the motherboard, and was ready to go. Then she got my second to the last piece she bought was my CPU. It was a AMD Ryzen 9700X. I put that in, connect the AIO pump to it, turn it on, booted it up, put Windows 11 on here, and was ready to go. But then I still needed my graphics card. And in December for Christmas, that was my Christmas gift. My Christmas gift was my graphics card. Plugged that joint up, hooked up the power cord to it, and the first thing I did was download Microsoft Flight Simulator on it. And I was ready to go. I already had a mouse, keyboard. I started ordering stuff from Wing Control. I already had my Thrustmaster throttle and yoke, throttle quadrant yoke. I was using that from I was on Xbox. So I just took it and brought it over to PC, and I've been good to go ever since. And this is where I'm at now. So I use my PC only for flight simming. Only if it's whatever I need for flight simming, that's what it's for. I don't need it to check emails. I don't need it to download any other games. It's only for flight simming. Now I will check the internet, get on the internet because I gotta download, my airplanes, apps, um, sceneries and stuff like that. So I have to get on the internet. But other than that, nah, I don't use my PC for anything else. I even got my internet hooked directly to. I don't even use the Wi-Fi for my PC on my PC. I got it direct connected by Ethernet cord straight into my PC. And I just upgraded my PC, not my PC. I just upgraded my internet. I got Verizon Fios, but I just upgraded it to 2 TB. 2 TB. So when I download something, I said not 2 TB, 2 GB. If I had 2 TB, this internet would be so fast. I'm at I was about to say terabytes again, 2 GB of internet speed. I was at like 1.2 GB of internet speed, but then I saw online that I had saw online that they had upgrade. They had a 2 GB upgrade. I said, "Shoot, I can use that." Got the upgrade. Man, this thing runs fast. When I download stuff, download planes and sceneries, liveries, and because we got a lot of people that use the internet. Me, my wife, my kids, they use the internet. We got a lot of devices: TVs, phones, tablets, um, the Google Home thing, the little screen, consoles, games. watches, phone, like I said, phones, so many things, computers, laptops, so many things hooked up to this internet. That's why I had to boost up the internet speed because so many. We got what, one, two, three, four TVs, five TVs hooked up to the internet. Because I got my wife got me and the wife got one in the bedroom. I got my 86-inch in my man cave. Got 50-inch in the family room. My daughter has a 46-inch. Um, and then my wife has a little. She got the little LG standby me joint. It's a TV that moves around on wheels, and she can plug up and unplug and roll around the house. You know. Then of course you got all the phones, tablets, gaming consoles, um, computers, laptops. What else? Like I said, the little um, Google screen, Google home screen thing, the Ring camera. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's hooked up to the internet. And I know I just knew one like 1.2 gigabytes of internet speed wasn't gonna. It was working, but it wasn't. It's not strong enough. So I said, man, I'm gonna get that upgrade and get that 2 gigabytes of internet speed, like 2.6. That thing is, whew, shoo, shoo, everything lightning fast. All right, green light. Appreciate it. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. All right, ladies, I know y'all hear me all rambling and talking and stuff. If you are in the chat or in the stream, please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything, and it damn sure doesn't hurt. Just 2 clicks. Like, subscribe. Yeah, we got 388 nautical miles. Time of descent. We've been flying for an hour and 2 minutes. Take care of this. At least take care of this one. MJ. Oh, dang. Guess I don't need the Merlin joint. Oh, no, do not. Okay. I did. Do not include dashes or number after the dash. Oh, so I don't need the old one. Alright, took care of that. Right with me. I don't need to because I already paid it. That one was due on the 18th. Everybody else is done on the 23rd. So I got time for those. Alright. I had to pay some fees. So the New Jersey Easy Pass is taken care of. Ugh. Excuse me. Gotta do these five. All right. We are halfway there. The Phoenix. Look at those mountains coming in. 309 nautical miles to top of descent. Y'all cover your ears. You know what? I forgot. Let's get some tunes. So likes, appreciate the likes, appreciate the likes. All right, so 42. Sometimes I like to fly from east to west because I can keep the sun up. But if I want a good night landing, I'll go from west to east. I'll try to leave the sun. See, right now I'm trying to catch up to the sun. That's why it's still morning. I mean, not morning, it's still daylight. I'm trying to catch the sun. But if I was going from west to east, I'll be leaving the sun, and it gets darker faster.
Hope you're enjoying your flight. We're making good progress here, and we're doing our best to get you in on time.
I just had to say that.
We're just checking in. Let us know if you need anything.
You got it.
Just messing with the cabin calls. It sound like some. This music sound like some Prince song. All right, 267 nautical miles to top percent. Gosh, I can't wait till I get my rudder pedals. Need them so bad. I do my steering with my feet and my tiller. I mean, I could have got them now, but there's some other things I need to do with my money. Got to be, responsible. Yo, there's a little turbulence there. Everything look good. Going in 44 nautical miles. Time for descent. Actually, I need to go find out where does Phoenix park. I said Phoenix. Where do American Airlines park at Phoenix? A6, A8, A4, A10. So it seems like Phoenix is an American hub. Or it could be a Southwest hub too, because they got 4 terminals with Southwest. But they got 4 big old terminals for America. I look like Alaska. That's United. Spirit, they're no longer there. And that's Delta. So it looks like it's mainly a Southwest and a American Airlines hub. Yeah, Southwest on one side, American Airlines on the other. So I can park at any of the A gates, B gates. Any of the A gates and B gates. I think I'm gonna pick Alpha 8. No, I used to have a pen up here, but I don't have one. A8. Remember that. I gotta remember that A8. Hmm. 106. I said 100. An hour and 6 minutes till we are on the ground. 214 nautical miles to top of the set. We're gonna get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Still on track. Still chasing the sun. Look like the sun is about to beat us because it's getting dark. You know, my wife always told me I was a traitor if she see me flying another company's aircraft. Since I work for Southwest, and she's like, she see me flying United or America. Like, you or Delta, she's like, you traitor. You traitor, you traitors. Hey, traitor just, can't fly Southwest all the time. I might on Thursday, but I don't know. I might get back into that Sovereign again. I only flown it once and had no issues out of it. It was a good flight. I think I flown that one to St. Martin or St. Thomas. I think I tried that out in St. Thomas. Gotta pop my knee here. Yeah. And my 2 day day off is officially over. Got back to work tomorrow. I spent half of the day at the hospital, 'cause my wife had a checkup, so I had to spend half of the day there. About 83, 84 miles, we started getting ourselves ready for descent. Don't worry, these are not copyrighted songs. These are songs from YouTube. I won't get a copyright strike. These are songs directly from YouTube. And YouTube said I can use these songs. All right, 162 nautical miles to top of descent. You know what I did? I ain't really talk about it, but I messed up earlier, but it's all right. Let's see where we are geographically. We are over New Mexico. And if you can look further out in the distance, I don't know if you can see it. You better see Albuquerque, New Albuquerque Airport. Maybe it might be out here somewhere. So we are over Albuquerque. I mean, we're over New Mexico. About to head into Arizona. All right, coming up on Gup. Got 125 nautical miles, or 124 nautical miles to the top of descent. I'm still making up some good time. 239 on the heading. Thinking about 7,000 more thousand gallons. Fuel. Got plenty. And you're literally about to cross it over to Arizona. Excuse me. Get sleepy. All right, got 104 nautical miles. Get ready. We're gonna start. Get ready. Prepare for top of for our descent. This song got some good music, some good beat to it. All right, it's 98. We got 98 nautical miles. We're under 100, so let's go ahead and prepare for descent. Let's go to ILS on the Navigraph charts. Frequency. Man, I can't wait till my PU career radio panel gets here. Okay, it's 11175. 11175. Do the same thing over here. 11175. All right. Our approach course is 258. And do the same thing for I don't cover the whole thing. So Control Alt yeah, I need the whole thing. right. Our minimums is 250. All right, our altimeter is 2982. Can't see this far away. All right, 2982. What type of music is this? Waiting. All right. Our altitude we get down to is flight level 330. So go to flight level 330. All right, we are prepared and set for descent. This might be a night liner, depending on how long the sun stays up. $71 nautical miles to the top of the set. Oh, I gotta wash. I have no pants. Work. I'll do that after the stream. I should have did it while I was climbing. I mean, while I was at cruise. I mean, technically, I'm still in cruise, but I'm about to start descending 60 nautical miles. I can't do it now. I like this song. I'm about to play this over again. Hold on. I'm still watching Mickey Mike on stream. All right, 36 nautical miles to the top of descent. My first officer said she's getting blinded over there. All right, 24 nautical miles to the top of descent. Yeah, that was fire. I like that song. All right, we're ready to start going down in about 12 miles, 11. 7. Alright. Alright, we about to hit top of descent. 1.5 nautical miles. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 nautical mile. 4 and 3, 2, 1. All right. And we are descending. I gotta play this station more often. Like this will be the last song. And focus on descending. Let's go to 24. All right, that's it. right. Come past 32,000. It's a little steep descent down to peso. Gotta try that. Yeah, some knowledge. All right, coming up on 29,000 feet. All right, no more drag required. They might pop back up again, but all right, 218. 218. It sounds like something Aaron Rodgers would say. 218 on the heading. Mm-mm. Coming on in, coming on in. Look at them mountains. Thought we was gonna probably have a daytime landing, but don't look like it's going to be that way. Sun has already gone down the horizon, passing 25,000. All right, that means let's go down to flight level 180. Coming past 24,000. Drag required again. we're going to Alpha 8 on the gate. All right, Gary, past 21,000 feet. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Passing 20,000 feet. Passing 19. All right, let's go down to 17,000. All right, passing 18. Let's transition over. $94,000, $9,400. Passing 17,000. Grounds are getting a lot closer. On 16,000 feet. Roll 6 on the heading. Be right back.
be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, Herbie use the bathroom. All right, coming up past 11,000. Damn, playing with me. Let's go ahead. Get the landing lights on, taxi lights on. Go to 81. Go. Get the wing lights on. So we'll switch the frequencies over. Start slowing her down. Let's go get approach armed and ready. Let's go get the landing gears down. Go to 135. Let's go ahead and get a flight record. All right, our glide slope is captured. Let's go to landing lights, taxi lights, runway lights, wing lights, so everything's on. Let's go ahead and continue. Glide slope is captured. Landing gears down, got 3 greens. Let's set the speed brakes. I mean, the auto brakes. Set that to 3. Let's be working. Hold on. We'll arm the speed brakes. First time landing at Phoenix. Phoenix Sky Harbor.
1,000.
All right, time to put my big boy pants on and my aircraft. All right. Nose down a little bit, nose down a little bit, too high.
500.
There we go, 2 whites, 2 reds.
400.
All right, we are down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Phoenix. The local time is 8:11 p.m. and it's currently about 106 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
All right. We'll head to Alpha 8. Power swapped over to GPU. I mean, APU. All right, make the second right. Down a little bit. Too slow. All right, turn on taxi light. Parking brake set. Go turn off engine 1 and 2. And turn off yaw damper. And beacon light can come on. Let's go and set chalks. Get GSX. Requested boarding.
Boarding requested.
Crash ground power.
Passengers deboarding starting.
All right. We taxied in. Deboarding is starting. Passengers are getting off. Way cut off. Let's get the GPU. As we cut the APU off. Go ahead and shut down the packs. Alrighty. Letting them deboard. And then we're going to show the replay. And then let's see. Let's go and see what our rating is. Go ahead and end the flight. A 216. I think I did better than that. I'll take it, but I think I did better than that. Welcome to Phoenix, everybody. We have made it to Phoenix. Hmm. You know what? We're gonna move this along. I got stuff to do after here. After this, we're gonna move this along. So we're gonna go to GSX and go to restart. All right. Close that. Now we're gonna go to the FMC. Go to menu. Go to the PMG setup panel. State load. Approach and execute. Yeah, landing lights and fog tail light. I said fog light. Landing lights and taxi lights on. All right, let's go check this replay. Man, come on. A 216? Man, that was butter. Man, come on. I flared that joint out just right. Man, come on. Look at the flare. Look at the flare. Man, 216. They kept the center line and everything. Man, hashtag Rob. Man. Let's get it from the other side. Man, that's robbery, highway robbery. Flared it. Look at that flare. Uh, uh. Go in and see what the passenger sees. Man, robbery. Robbery. That's straight robbery. That landing was sweet. Let's do about two more. Let's check the other side. one more, and we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it after this one. Man, that was sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know it's about that time. Yeah, no. It's that time. I want to thank all the people who stopped in and said what's up. People just came and took a peek. All the likes. I wish I had some subscribers, but all the likes that I got, appreciate you, appreciate you. I will be back on Thursday. Thursday will be in for another stream. And we're going to get it in again on Thursday and on Saturday. So it was great to see you. It's great to have you here. Got to find out where we're going to go next. So you know what I always say. Be good. If you can't be good, be safe. If you can't be safe, name it after me. Peace.